Hi, my friends. I'm so happy you're here today. I have something very special to share with you. A simple habit changed my life, and it can change yours too. Imagine speaking English easily and with confidence. Imagine talking to anyone without fear. Sounds great, right? Well, it's possible. Do you ever feel nervous when speaking English? Do you think English is too difficult? I'm too shy to speak. What if I make mistakes? I used to feel the same way. But don't worry. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel more confident and ready to improve your English. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this lesson. And if you find it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Speaking English is like having a magic key. It opens many doors and gives you amazing opportunities. Imagine you are traveling to a new country. You arrive at the airport and you need to ask for directions. You want to order food at a restaurant or book a hotel. But what if no one speaks your language? This can be a big problem. But if you know English, you don't have to worry. English is a global language, and people speak it in many countries. You can ask for help, make new friends, and enjoy your trip without stress. English is also very important for work. Many companies around the world use English for business. If you can speak English, you can communicate with your boss, co-workers, and clients. You can join meetings, write emails, and give presentations. This can help you get a better job, earn more money, and grow in your career. Many big companies look for employees who can speak English well. Learning English can give you more opportunities for success. Making friends is another great reason to speak English. Imagine meeting someone from another country. Maybe they don't speak your native language, but they know English. You can talk to them, share stories, and learn about their culture. This makes life more exciting. You can make friends from different parts of the world and understand new ideas. Speaking English helps you connect with more people and build strong friendships. English also helps you learn new things. Many books, movies, songs, and online courses are in English. If you understand English, you can watch movies without subtitles, read interesting books, and learn new skills online. This makes learning fun and easy. You can explore different subjects, improve your knowledge, and grow as a person. Speaking English can also give you confidence. At first, you may feel shy or nervous, but the more you practice, the better you become. Talking to people in English helps you feel more comfortable and improves your communication skills. It is okay to make mistakes. Every time you speak, you learn something new. English is a powerful tool that can change your life. It helps you travel easily, succeed at work, make friends, learn new things, and feel more confident. So, don't be afraid to speak English with people. Every conversation is a step toward fluency. Keep practicing, and you will see amazing results. When I traveled to a new country, I had the chance to meet many people from different places. Some were from nearby countries, while others were from far away. The one thing we all had in common was that we could speak in English. Even though we spoke different languages, English helped us understand each other. Whether I was asking for directions, ordering food at a restaurant, or simply chatting with other travelers, English was the tool that helped me communicate. It didn't matter where we came from. As long as we could speak English, we could talk and share ideas. This experience showed me how powerful and useful English can be when you travel. It's not just about speaking a language, It's about connecting with people, understanding different cultures, and making your journey more enjoyable. Speaking English also opened many doors for me when I worked in a company. I remember the first time I had to present my ideas in front of my team. At first, I felt nervous. What if I made a mistake? What if they didn't understand me? But then I remembered that English is the language I can use to express myself clearly. So, I took a deep breath and started. During the presentation, I saw how my team members understood my points because I used simple, clear English. English helped me express my thoughts, share my opinions, and explain my ideas. Speaking in English gave me confidence and helped me communicate with everyone at work. It helped me stand out and showed that I could share my ideas with people from different backgrounds. English is not just useful when traveling or at work. It helps in many real-life situations. For example, if you are at a party or a social event, speaking English can help you meet new people. You can talk to people from other countries, make new friends, and even learn new things about different cultures. You might meet someone who loves the same hobbies as you, and you can connect through English. Or you might learn about new places and ideas by speaking with people from different backgrounds. English allows you to share experiences and learn new things. Let me tell you a story. One of my friends moved to a new country for work. He didn't speak English very well at first, but he decided to practice every day. He spoke to his co-workers, went out and met people, and didn't worry too much about making mistakes. Slowly, he started to understand more, and he became more comfortable speaking in English. After a few months, he was able to speak confidently at work meetings, give presentations, and make friends. English opened up many opportunities for him. He was able to make new connections, learn new skills, and feel comfortable in his new country. Now, imagine how your life could change if you start speaking more English today. When you start speaking more English, you can make new friends. You don't have to wait until you are perfect at English. You can start by talking to people who speak English, even if you only know a few words. Speaking English helps you meet new people and form connections. You can make friends who live in different countries or share different ideas. Having English as a common language will help you find people to talk to and connect with. Imagine how many friends you could make if you were able to talk to people from all around the world. Another great thing about speaking English is that you can learn new things. Many of the best books, videos, courses, and articles are in English. If you can understand English, you can access all this knowledge and improve yourself. You can learn new skills, read interesting stories, or even watch movies and TV shows in English to practice your listening. Many of the best universities, professors, and experts share their knowledge in English. If you can speak and understand English, you will have the chance to learn from the best. Speaking English also helps you grow in your career. Whether you want to work in an international company, travel for work, or just communicate better with your coworkers, English is key. Many businesses today use English for meetings, emails, and reports. If you can speak English, you can apply for better jobs, have more opportunities at work, and show your boss that you can communicate with people from all over the world. English gives you a competitive edge in your career and can even lead to higher salaries and promotions. The best part is that you can start right now. You don't need to wait until you are perfect at English. Every little bit helps. You can start speaking today, even if it's just a few words or a simple sentence. Maybe you can start by talking to a friend in English, or practice speaking to yourself in front of a mirror. Try listening to English songs or watching movies with subtitles. Every time you practice, you get better. You don't need to wait for a special moment to start. Right now is the best time to practice. You can even practice when you are doing everyday things. For example, when you're cooking, try to think about the steps in English. Or when you're out walking, try to name things you see in English. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Speaking English will become a natural part of your life. Speaking English is not just about language. It's about connecting with others, making new friends, learning new things, and creating opportunities for yourself. Every time you speak English, you open a door to something new. Whether it's a new experience, a new job, or a new friendship, speaking English can make your life richer and more exciting. So what are you waiting for? Start today and see how your life can change with just a little effort. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. The more you practice, the easier it will be. And before you know it, speaking English will feel as easy as talking in your native language. Start now, and you'll see how speaking English can open up a world of new possibilities for you. Many learners feel afraid to speak English, and that's totally okay. You're not alone in feeling this way. It's very common to feel nervous or worried. But let's talk about some of the reasons why people feel afraid to speak and how you can overcome them. One of the most common fears is the fear of making mistakes. This fear is normal. When we try something new, we often worry about making mistakes. We might feel embarrassed if we say the wrong word or use the wrong grammar. It's important to remember, though, that making mistakes is part of the learning process. Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning something new, even native speakers. No one is perfect, and that's okay. Mistakes are opportunities to learn and improve. If you make a mistake while speaking English, it doesn't mean you've failed. It means you are learning. Each mistake is a chance to grow and get better. Another common worry is the fear of being laughed at. Maybe you're afraid that people will laugh at your accent or how you speak. Again, this is a fear that many people face. It's important to remember that everyone is on their own journey. When you speak, people are usually more focused on what you are saying than how you are saying it. Most people will appreciate that you are trying to speak in English, and they will want to help you. English speakers are often very supportive of learners and understand that it takes courage to speak a new language. One thing to remember is that no one is born knowing how to speak any language perfectly. Learning a new language is like learning to ride a bike. When you first learn to ride a bike, you might fall. It's okay. It doesn't mean you can't ride the bike. It just means you need more practice. The more you practice, the better you get. It's the same with speaking English. At first, it might feel difficult or awkward. You might make mistakes, and that's completely fine. But as you keep practicing, you will get better. The fear will start to go away, and you'll feel more confident. Just like learning to ride a bike, you won't be perfect at first, but you'll get better every day. Think about all the great speakers you admire. Every great speaker, whether in English or any other language, was once a beginner, just like you. They probably felt nervous at first, but they didn't give up. They kept practicing, and over time, they became better. You can do the same. You don't have to be perfect right now. The important thing is that you keep practicing. Every time you speak, you are getting one step closer to your goal of speaking English fluently. And let's not forget, English is a tool for communication. The goal isn't to speak perfectly. The goal is to communicate. If you can share your ideas and connect with others, then you're doing great. Perfection isn't the goal. Communication is. As long as you keep practicing, you'll improve. So how can you start overcoming the fear of speaking English? Here are some tips to help you feel more comfortable. Start small. Begin by speaking with people you feel comfortable with, like your family or friends. Practice simple phrases and short sentences. This will help you build your confidence before speaking in bigger groups or with strangers. Practice every day. Even if it's just for a few minutes, practice speaking English every day. The more you practice, the easier it will feel. Over time, you'll start to feel more confident, and speaking will become more natural. Don't worry about mistakes. Remember, mistakes are part of the process. If you make a mistake, laugh it off and keep going. You are learning, and that's the most important thing. Mistakes show that you are trying, and that's something to be proud of. Use simple words. Don't feel like you need to speak using big, difficult words. It's okay to use simple words and short sentences. Focus on being clear and easy to understand, and don't worry about using complicated language. The more you focus on simple, clear communication, the more confident you will feel. Find support. Find people who will encourage you. It could be friends, family, or even online language communities. Being around people who support your learning will help you feel less afraid to speak. There are many people out there who are happy to help you practice English, so don't be afraid to reach out to them. Think in English. The more you practice speaking, the easier it will be to think in English. Try thinking in English when you are doing everyday tasks. For example, when you're cooking, try to think about the steps in English. Or when you're out shopping, try to think about what you need in English. This will help you feel more comfortable using English in your daily life. Take your time. It's okay to take your time when speaking. Don't rush. It's better to speak slowly and clearly than to hurry and make mistakes. Take your time to think about what you want to say, and don't feel pressured to speak fast. Celebrate progress. Every time you practice speaking English, celebrate your progress. It doesn't matter if you made a mistake. What matters is that you practiced. The more you practice, the better you will get. So celebrate every small victory and keep moving forward. Remember, everyone was a beginner at one point. Every person who speaks English fluently started where you are now. They were once afraid, just like you. But they didn't let that fear stop them. They kept going, and now they speak English confidently. You can do the same, so don't let fear hold you back. Keep practicing and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. You are doing amazing. Keep it up, and soon you will look back and be proud of how far you've come. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Confidence is one of the most important things when it comes to speaking English. If you want to speak English fluently, you need to have confidence. It's like the secret ingredient that makes everything work. If you feel confident, you will find it easier to speak and express yourself. But how do you build confidence when speaking English? Let me share some simple ways you can start building your confidence right now. The first thing you can do to build confidence is smile. Yes, smile. When you smile, your body relaxes and you feel more comfortable. If you're nervous, try smiling before you speak. It will help you feel calm and ready to talk. Smiling also makes you look friendly and positive, which helps you feel more confident when speaking to others. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. When you smile, it feels easier to speak, and you won't be as afraid. Another way to build confidence is to stand tall. How you stand or sit affects how you feel. When you stand tall with your shoulders back, you feel powerful. You feel like you can do anything. Good posture makes you look confident, even if you feel nervous inside. If you slouch or sit low, you may feel unsure of yourself. But standing tall sends a message to your brain that you are strong and ready to speak. It's a simple change, but it helps a lot. So, when you're about to speak in English, remember to stand tall. It will help you feel more confident. Thinking positive is another powerful way to build confidence. It's easy to feel discouraged, especially when you make mistakes. But instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try changing your thoughts to, "I'm learning and improving." Even if you don't speak perfectly, you are still improving every day. It's important to focus on progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others. You are on your own unique journey, and every step you take is a success. The more you think positive thoughts, the more confident you will feel. Start by telling yourself, "I can do this," or "I'm getting better every day." Many learners believe that confidence means speaking perfectly, but that's not true. Confidence doesn't mean you have to speak perfectly every time. It means you have the courage to try, even if you make mistakes. You don't have to be afraid of mistakes. They are a normal part of learning. Every person who speaks English fluently has made many mistakes along the way. The key is to keep going, even when you make a mistake. The more you practice, the more confident you will become, and the more your English will improve. Remember, confidence is about being brave enough to try. It's okay if you don't know every word or if you make a mistake. The important thing is that you're speaking, learning, and growing. Each time you speak English, you get better, even if it doesn't feel perfect. Confidence means being brave enough to keep practicing, even when things feel difficult. Here are some more simple tips to help you build your confidence. Celebrate your progress. Every time you learn a new word or phrase, celebrate it. Even if it's just one word, it's progress. Each small step is important. Speak more often. The more you speak, the easier it gets. Don't be afraid to talk, even if you're not sure you're saying everything correctly. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Listen to others. Listening to native speakers or other learners will help you learn new words and phrases. It will also give you the confidence to try speaking like them. You can repeat what they say and practice your pronunciation. Focus on what you can say. Don't worry about the words you don't know yet. Focus on what you can say and keep practicing those words. As you practice, you'll learn new words and your confidence will grow. Accept that mistakes are okay. Mistakes are part of the process. They don't mean you're not good at English. They mean you're learning. Every time you make a mistake, you're one step closer to speaking more fluently. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of learning. Be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time. Don't rush it. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the process. The more you practice and stay positive, the more confident you will feel. Find a speaking partner. Find someone to practice with. It could be a friend, a family member, or an online speaking partner. Speaking with someone else will help you feel more comfortable and improve your skills faster. Building confidence in English takes time, but you can do it. The more you practice, the better you will feel. Confidence doesn't mean you speak perfectly every time. It means you're brave enough to try, make mistakes, and keep learning. Every time you speak, you're improving, and that's something to be proud of. So don't be afraid. Smile, stand tall, think positive, and keep practicing. Your confidence will grow, and so will your ability to speak English fluently. I remember a student who was very shy and afraid to speak English. At first, she was nervous and always worried about making mistakes. She didn't want to talk to anyone because she was scared of being laughed at. But she didn't give up. She wanted to improve, so she practiced every day. She joined a group of people who were also learning English. In this group, she felt safe to make mistakes and learn from them. Every day, she spent time watching movies in English to hear how native speakers talk. She also practiced by talking to herself in the mirror. At first, it felt strange, but soon she began to feel more comfortable. After a few months of hard work, something amazing happened. She had to give a speech in front of a large group of people. Can you believe it? A few months ago, she was too shy to speak, but now she was standing in front of an audience, ready to share her thoughts. And guess what? She did amazing. She spoke clearly and confidently. Her audience was impressed by how well she spoke in English. She had transformed from a shy student into a confident speaker. It wasn't magic, though. It was the result of daily practice, courage, and a belief that she could do it. She showed us that with time, practice, and a positive attitude, anyone can improve their English skills and become confident speakers. I have another friend who moved to an English-speaking country. He didn't know much English when he arrived. This made him feel nervous because he didn't know how to talk to people. But instead of staying quiet and avoiding speaking, he decided to take action. He started speaking to everyone, even if he didn't know all the words. He spoke to his neighbors, to shopkeepers, and even to strangers. At first, he made many mistakes, but he didn't let that stop him. He was determined to improve, so he kept practicing and speaking as much as he could. In just a few months, his English improved a lot. He learned new words every day, and his confidence grew. He made many new friends along the way because people loved how friendly and eager he was to learn. His positive attitude helped him connect with others, and he was no longer afraid to speak in English. What's even more inspiring is that he didn't wait for perfect English. He just started speaking, and that was the key to his progress. If you want to improve your English, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start speaking now, even if it's not perfect. Like my friend, you can learn and grow every day by taking small steps. Motivational exercise visualization activity. Now, I want you to take a moment and imagine something very exciting. Close your eyes and picture this. You are speaking English confidently. You are standing in front of a group of people, or maybe you are talking to a new friend. Everyone is listening to you, and they are impressed by how well you speak English. You feel calm, happy, and proud of yourself. You know that you have worked hard to get to this moment, and now you are speaking English with confidence. Does it feel amazing? Can you see yourself speaking clearly and confidently? That feeling is possible for you. This can be your reality if you keep practicing and believe in yourself. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is just a step towards improvement. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. So, remember this feeling whenever you feel nervous or unsure. You have the ability to speak English well, and with practice, you will get better every day. Now, open your eyes and take a deep breath. You are ready to keep going and improve your English. Just like the students and friends in these stories, you can achieve your goals if you stay focused and keep practicing. Your dreams of speaking English fluently are within reach, and with time and effort, you will make them come true. Keep going and believe in yourself. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every great speaker was once scared. But they didn't give up, and neither should you. If you're afraid to speak English, that's okay. Everyone feels that way at first. Even the best speakers were once in your shoes. They started by making small steps and practicing every day. And that's what you can do too. Every time you practice, you're getting one step closer to your goal. So don't worry about making mistakes, because mistakes are a part of learning. The most important thing is that you keep going, no matter how small the steps. I believe in you. You can speak English. You have everything you need to succeed. It just takes time, patience, and practice. So let's get started. The first step is to promise yourself that you will begin practicing today. It doesn't matter if it's one sentence or just a few words. Every bit of practice is progress, and it all counts. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is no perfect moment. The best time to start is right now. Start small, and then keep building on it. If you practice for just 5 minutes a day, you'll be amazed at how much you can improve. The key is to keep going. You can even practice talking to yourself in the mirror. That way, you can hear your voice, see your expression, and feel more confident. Don't forget that everyone, even the people who speak perfectly, were once beginners just like you. And remember, you are not alone. I'm here to help you every step of the way. I want to see you grow, and I want to see you succeed. That's why I'm here, to support you and cheer you on. If you ever feel stuck or need advice, just let me know. You can ask questions, share your thoughts, and tell me how you're doing. I'm always happy to help. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to keep learning with me. Tell me in the comments, what's your biggest challenge in speaking English? I would love to know what you're working on so I can help. I'm here to give you all the support you need. Whether you have questions about grammar, vocabulary, or how to start a conversation, don't hesitate to ask. Speaking English is about more than just language. It's about connecting with others, sharing your ideas, and growing as a person. Every time you speak, you are practicing and improving. You are becoming stronger in your ability to communicate, and that will open so many doors for you in life. Speaking English will help you meet new people, make friends, and even get better opportunities in your career. So keep going. Mistakes are okay. Every try brings you closer to success. If you make a mistake, don't worry. Just keep going and learn from it. Remember, every mistake is a lesson that will help you improve. The most important thing is to try. Keep trying, and you will get better. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You are amazing, and I believe in you. Keep practicing and never give up. You can do this, and I'm so proud of you for taking the steps to improve your English. Now go out there, start speaking, and enjoy the journey. You are on the right path, and each time you practice, you are one step closer to becoming the confident English speaker you want to be. You've got this. Keep learning, stay positive, and don't forget to have fun along the way.